There is more opportunity than ever before to consider going virtual with our work, to go from a physical work environment to a virtual work environment, individually, for teams, and even for companies to go 100% virtual. And while there are some great benefits to working virtually, there are also some challenges. Welcome to the second video in a two-part series on proven success principles that work for virtual teams. In the first video, we covered proven success principles for the individual so that you and I can be high performing at what we do in a virtual environment. And this video is all about the same idea, but for teams. How do we create a high performing team in a virtual work environment? My name is John Boggs. I am the co-founder of the Brave Thinking Institute, where I also serve as CEO, and I'm the founder of our business and leadership division. And today we're going to talk about the challenges and the opportunity that come in working virtually as a team. So let's start by describing the challenge, the biggest challenge that we face in moving from a physical environment to a virtual environment. It starts with understanding that as human beings, we are social creatures by nature. What does that mean? We all have deep down a psychological need to be seen, to be heard, to be recognized, connected, motivated, and celebrated. So when you're in a work environment with other people, there are opportunities where you get to feel seen, heard, connected, and certainly as you watch others work, there's a sense of motivation. Oh, they're working. I want to make sure I'm working, so that we feel that connection. And hopefully in the right environment, it actually includes some celebration. And when we move to a virtual environment, it can be highly challenging to replicate ways of meeting those same social needs. Today, I'm going to give you 3 easy ways that you can absolutely create that transition and meet those needs in a way that help your team be high performing. So let's cover what they are. So the first way that we can create a high performing virtual team is to find a way to replicate that experience of what it's like arriving at work and equally departing work. I call this the daily stand-up schedule. So even if it's only for 5 or 10 minutes at the beginning of the day, as soon as the workday is going to start, have everybody gather. Our favorite way to do this is in Zoom. So we have a quick stand-up meeting at the beginning of the day. We have a chance to connect. We have a chance to cast a vision for the day. Let's have a great day. Everyone sees everybody else, and we have created connection. Everyone is being seen. Not everyone is being heard at that moment, but it is a great chance to connect. And at the end of the day, when we gather, we have an opportunity for people at the end of the day to share a daily win. If something occurred today that you're proud of, what occurred today that you're proud of? And we'll have 2 or 3 people that share at the end of the day. So start your day with a stand-up, 5 or 10 minutes, end your day with a connection opportunity where you send everybody off. That framework alone, that one simple tool, can be highly helpful in creating high-performing virtual teams. So the second proven principle that you can create for a high-performing virtual team is what we call water cooler time. Now imagine in a physical work environment, you have this moment where you get up to get a glass of water, you walk over to the water cooler, and someone else is there getting a glass of water, and you have a chance to connect and ask each other, what'd you do this weekend? How did it go? I know your daughter was in that soccer game. Did they win? There's a chance to connect on non-business related topics, so that you socially bond. How do you recreate that in a virtual work environment? Well, what we did is we found a way to take 1 day a week and share lunch together, where we all go grab lunch and we come into a virtual Zoom room and we'll have a topic for that particular lunch break. And each person in the Zoom room will get to share for a couple of minutes. And it's a non-business related topic. It might be, tell us about your favorite vacation that you ever took, or it might simply be, what did you do this weekend? Or it might be, tell us about something that's upcoming in your life, or tell us something that you're grateful for. So we'll have a topic for the meal, and once a week we get together, we break bread, and we have a good time talking about non-work related things. That creates the seen, feel, felt, and heard dynamic of creating that social connection. So you want a high-performing team? Recreate water cooler time. And the third proven success principle for high-performing virtual teams is what I call collaborative time. This dates back 9 years for me to when I first moved into a virtual work environment. I was so used to working in a physical environment, and my personal assistant, my executive assistant at that time actually, and I made a decision that we were going to spend a few hours every day where we just turned our computers on in a way where they connected. In those days, it was a program called Skype. And we would just turn on Skype and we would have it over in the corner. And as we were working on things, we would be able to ask each other questions. And we replicated as if we were working in a physical environment. Today, I have my collaboration buddy, someone that I connect with for a couple of hours a day when we're working in an environment. And I've got an entire team in our company that spends all day where they've got one Zoom window open and they're working on individual things, but connecting with each other and keeping that social connection. It's in essence replicating a physical work environment in the virtual world. Today, my executive assistant and I still, as I said, 2 or 3 times a week, we'll spend some time together where we just turn the cameras on, we visit, we work on things, and it feels as if we're working in the same office. So that collaboration time is absolutely highly valuable in creating high-performing virtual teams. So there you go, three easy ways that you can create. These are proven success principles to create high-performing virtual teams. Number 1, daily stand-ups. A quick meeting at the beginning of the day, a quick meeting at the end of the day absolutely helps you start and end your day successfully. The second one, create water cooler time. Find that time to connect socially as a group. And third, collaboration time or a collaboration buddy, where you recreate working in a physical environment together. You implement these 3 proven success principles that work for virtual teams, and your company, your team, and most importantly, you yourself will be great at working in a virtual environment. And now it's your turn. I'd love to know, what have you done to create high-performing virtual teams or virtual company? Because there's always more, and your feedback matters. I'd love to hear what you're doing that works so that I can up my game as well. So if you're new to the community, I want to say welcome. I'm glad you're here. I hope that you found this valuable. You can click like, subscribe, share this with someone that you care about. And until next time, remember, think bravely and act boldly.